Hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? Hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium. Let me see if the stream is actually properly going now. Okay, audio is playing. So, hello guys, welcome back. I'm trying to think. Last time we left off, we just talked to the Wild Pines representative and basically made a deal with her that she'd give us further information about the body, or at least whatever she knew about the body. Pretty much. Oh, what's going on? Everything okay, computer? Everything okay, OBS? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, we made a deal with the Wild Pines rep in order to get further information about the guy who was in the tree. And in order to do that, we got to go investigate some possible contraband in the cargo around the area where all the lorry drivers are pinned up. So without further ado and without wasting time, let's go and do that. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. We already talked to the one, the racist one. That guy said basically something about storing and transporting apples. Especially weird at the ass end of what used to be winter and now is March. Maybe we can kind of put the pressure to him and see if we can get him to talk a little more about it. Are there any bottles flying around? Oh, jeez. What did I miss? There we are.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition. Even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
Coach Physical Instrument, does that mean you'll call me a maggot and a Nancy boy to motivate me? Yes, sir. Forge me into organic steel, Coach. Let's see if he's going to call me mean names.
Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No. I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you big pussy.
You see, that's what I was worried about. Do I want to internalize the thought? You know what? Might as well.
It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete.
I piss.
When a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110%, he is sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in that.
There's a little bit of shame in that. Let's do this, Coach. I'm with you.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo Athleticus.
Okay. I guess I will internalize the thought eventually about being a physical specimen as well as a powerhouse. -2 encyclopedia. Maybe I'll internalize that later. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. You know, this guy might be able to tell us something about it.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Okay, so LSD, I guess?
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I don't want to point, the finger at him immediately. He's been pretty above the board with me. Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? I need to get high and I'm looking for a dealer. I'm gonna be straight, man. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs at Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Oh, they're pushing the product in Jamrock? Shit.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble.
Wait,
Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
wait, then why are you still hanging around? Cause he's a cargo driver. Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then? You know what? I mean, let's ask him why he's hanging around, even though I know the answer.
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith? This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
I mean, we could talk to the racist one again, Kim.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
He's a poet. Hit him with your best verse. Sure, why not?
Your
Fuck!
best verse?
Damn it.
You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you
She
doing?
broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
Yo.
No, stop. He's already mortified.
Oh no. No, Tommy, these are my rhymes. Listen, she fucked me till I bled. I didn't think we'd be getting here already. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I just started.
That's,
Yeah.
In the name of God, what are you doing?
Continue. It's not real, guys. It's not my actual thoughts. It's a poem.
Yeah, I get that, and it's cool, but...
I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom.
Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
Man, Tommy's really le homie.
He's not lying.
That's terrible.
He liked the end.
Oh, thank you, drama.
Yes. And I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to.
Yeah, but
How about we do
don't
that?
make me pump another one into conceptualization and try again. Nothing like unwinding from a film about a protagonist going down a path of bleak depression and mental fragmentation for a game where you literally start with a broken brain. LOL. At least this game has some glimmers of hope in it. Yeah. I mean, if I thought yesterday I was going to see Joker get butt fucked, I think I might have stayed home. Not that it was bad in the beginning, but that movie turned bad, like, by the second half. It got weird. Then after that, I watched Little Bites. Those who know, you know. Fucking, what a weird movie that is. How many people even know about, like, Little Bites? I know apparently James A. Janisse from Dead Meat was, like, in that movie, but I think he was just, like, a background character or something. Let's go talk to the racist again. Don't worry, Kim. I'll protect you. I have this mug.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off
I can
again?
tell you to fuck off again if I want to. Oi, man! What's your stance on drugs? You said something about the rights and privileges of a lorry man. Forget that noise. We got a job to do.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on his cigarette. I know about Little Bites muffins. I mean, that's a lot more pleasant than what I had to deal with yesterday. Maybe I'll go into it if I get a moment where I have to sprint across town.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's a reason to stay off drugs, but your fucking your zealotry might need to be curbed a little bit if that's the only reason that you're not hard into the smack.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial economic sabotage.
Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Okay. We're going back down here again. Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other communers? I think that says communers. Man, that's spelled weird. I never knew it was spelled like that. Most other communers have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Okay. So that corroborates what the other guy says. They're getting stolen from and people are fucking with the cargo, but they have nothing to do with it. Okay.
there was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
How you know that reaction speed? I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kid boys smashed his luck and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over
Oh,
it.
Jesus. Fuck me.
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
I would almost feel sorry for you.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
If you were all at the whirling, how do you know it was Kips who broke into the lorry? Well, that's obvious. He's just gonna say.
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's a kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
Jeez. Holy crap. Privileges of the lorryman. If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
I don't think the clothes guy is into hard drugs. At least I hope not. Wait, the street vendor south of here, that guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanux lorry.
Huh.
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
I don't exactly believe you, but I'm not going to discount the possibility. I treat this guy like a fucking Khajiit, why don't you?
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealing a visit.
Guess so.
He grins, contented with himself. You'll get yours, buddy. You'll get yours one day. I guess since the trail points us here, I guess we gotta follow it. Even though it gave me these nice glasses, too. Speaking of which, what were the bonuses of these things again? Minus perception, more to inland. I got the bum hat. I got this one for suggestion. I got a bunch of other shit. Alright. Hey, buddy.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Is this just our opening gambit every single time? So, Sealing, what's your stance on the hard stuff, buddy?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
I do, I agree. It did mine.
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
You're just a crowd pleaser, aren't you? I'm super into drugs. I actually don't like drugs. Let's just stay on topic. We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
Buddy, you just got snitched out. There's no way to hide.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorryman. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right?
How'd you know?
I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
Thank you, Kim.
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole.
Stop.
I'm...
He stops the thing.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me? So you were embarrassed to tell me? Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation in the harbor? Ceiling, my source tells me you're the one transporting the drugs for the Union. I don't want to drop that one on him. Let's first accuse him. So you forgot to tell me.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
You're a lorry driver. You look at the rear view daily, motherfucker. Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
Stop being obtuse.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
It wasn't some drug crowd. You know who they are. Tell me now. You're wasting my time. Tell me who the fuck is transporting the drugs here. Okay, if you don't know, then I'll tell you. Ooh. Leverage and extortion. If you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Who are the other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver the woman back there? Dazed? Strange? Dazed out strange? This guy is as trustworthy as his customer service skills. I mean, he got me with a pair of glasses he sold for like 90 cents, so he has some business acumen.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
Jeez, dude.
It could be. She was strange.
I mean, she was strange, but she's catatonic. Was that a bit too on the nose? Nah, I think it was right. Right there in the middle. Bullseye.
He's not ruling her out.
Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I already have your funky sunglasses. I'm leaving Ceiling. Alright. I don't... Ooh. Oh, that's just the box of glasses again. Is there a way around this way? No, no way around this way. glad that time doesn't pass while you're walking around. That would make this game a lot more difficult. Okay. Let's try and get her attention again. We kind of have to this time.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Are you going to stop me this time, Kim?
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
I was actually hoping you could tell me that. No, I'm not gonna bug her about my fragmented memory. Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
She adds with contempt. You don't like being in the 50s? Yeah, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
How much amber do you expect us to harvest? Isn't that like an amber fossilized sap? How would you make that wholesale? Okay, where else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
It's Gabriel Punjero.
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
Shows you a photograph in a lavish amber frame. Take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Like out of granite?
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
She leans back, savoring the world she conjured up.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
Then why does she have a picture? So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young.
Someone was.
Someone? Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or
It's
not?
pretty important if you're seeing somebody else's memories.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
Ooh.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt your daydreaming.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lowman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow, and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Meth, it was a golden age.
I'm fairly certain I was not part of the revolution.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Of course it gets ousted for becoming a righty. Okay. Right. I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She sells back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Okay. Let's start there then. Mind showing me the soles of your boots?
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
Is she calling me sheriff? Is that what that means? Help me out, it's important. Nothing, I guess. Let's talk about something else. It's for important police business, ma'am.
I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no
Will
Gabriel.
you just let me look at your damn boots, lady?
She's wearing sturdy workers' boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Okay, now the other one, please.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
There's no aberration in the pattern that you can see. She puts her foot down. Okay, so normal boots.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all
Okay,
this.
so it's not her. She's not the driver. She's not even the drug trafficker, I think, either.
Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which happened 500 years ago.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, wait, what do you mean it was the coronation of Franco Negro?
It was. And then it was no more. And I was no longer holding my father's hand. He was no longer descending the stairs in Ryle. The crowd had gone silent.
Okay.
Perhaps it was another Sheriff who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines.
Okay, she is not the odd soul. These are not the boots that made those prints.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. A size is 37.
Thank you, Visual Calculus. Can you please tell me that ahead of time? Wait, no, you're just Kim Kitsuragi, not Visual Calculus. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah, it's Visual Calculus, so yeah, my point still stands, asshole.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
I guess that's true in its own way. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
It'd mean you'd get robbed pretty quick if anybody found out. Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't even check? Yeah, so you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Okay, what if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Are you gonna go into a diatribe about Bad Hand Hermenegildo now?
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
I guess. I still don't really understand this whole Boadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western
Is
Plain.
that a musical?
A boyadero, boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
Okay, what is that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, She pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
And that goes well.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring
I
eyes.
think I see where this is going.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the magret. Then he rides off, because the western plain is calling to him.
It's not where I thought it was going.
You have to understand, a true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
I don't know if that's the takeaway to the story. If anything, Boyadero was selfish because he couldn't care less about the woman he left behind. He just decided to ride the fucking plains like some sort of nomad. That's not on her. That's on him, the fucking cock ass. He shouldn't have killed her. Okay. Straight to the point. Are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
Well, aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
Ah!
I'm a lady like you are, Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
Why you gotta insult me, you old crone? So you're not the driver everybody is terrified of.
I'm only terrifying to small children, and to those who used to know me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Why are you scary to people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Oh, craggy old lady face. Then who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around? When I have my movies to go to.
It's movies that play in the back of your skull.
Oh, Sim.
Okay. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
Stop interrupting me while I'm trying to figure out the fabric of reality, Kim.
So he doesn't think she's the lady driver.
She's obviously not at this point.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
She might be. Everything's connected.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
So, should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will.
What?
Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
She nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind submerge.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatalia Magistral, you for 1A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
She opens her eyes again and shudders. Oh. I'm an expert at blacking out. You should take better care of yourself.
You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for
I think
me.
you're being sarcastic.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Thank you.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
Okay. You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
What do you mean?
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest.
It's not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
Get to that.
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
She already says she doesn't know what she's hauling, so that would be a redundant question. Let's give it a drama for a sec. I wanted to ask you if you'd be interested in hauling some drugs.
Why would I want to do that?
For commerce, the lifeblood of the Usalas. I don't know, the thrill of the criminal lifestyle. For the glory of the Republic, liberation of spirit and body. No, we're not doing that. I don't fucking know criminal lifestyle.
Loman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
Can I check your fucking cargo then? Jesus. You said you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs? How can you not know what you're hauling in your own lorry? That's a question I've asked before. Let's go to this one. You said you don't know. Could it possibly be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Loman?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Loman, obviously.
Wait, didn't you say you weren't hauling diamonds? Or is that the only thing that certain route even has? What? I didn't ask about your diamonds, did I? I don't care about that. If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
Okay, so you don't know. Because I already talked to him, and I'm pretty sure he's above board. At least my brain thought he was telling the truth.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Thank you, Visual Calculus, for being Captain Obvious. Did I ask you about the diamonds?
Diamonds are good for you, Loman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de
Can
Zora.
you just stop dropping these references on me? I don't know anything. Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree.
Well, obviously, she doesn't give a shit about her cargo. I wonder if I could check her truck, see what's in it. But it's like, why is that the final question of this line of, like, intrigue? Dude, why are you waiting here? Why are you with your vehicle in this traffic jam? Why don't you just abandon it and walk off?
Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yeah. Thank you for now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
I'm gonna bug you again later on just to fucking spite you, you old crone. There's nothing highlightable over here. Shit. I already looked in there.
A lorry stuck in.
Yeah. Should I talk to you again? Let me.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
This is actually pretty good. Line of questioning. I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know anything about this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Why? Do you know something? What is it?
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Okay. One of those is a lie. Okay, I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
Okay.
He still is, hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery.
So he definitely knows that she's the one who did it now that I brought her up. Okay.
It's true. We would of course a lie, but a kind heart is tricky.
Oh, man. I feel bad for Tommy. He's such a good dude.
Bah, emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
Then why isn't logic telling me this rhetoric? Shut the fuck up. Who's this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Damn it. Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Yeah, but she's a drug smuggler, dude. What's she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
Red hair, color of her eyes. What's her shoe size?
What color hair?
Thank you, Kim.
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Okay. So she dyed it from purple. She dyed it from purple to blue, which is definitely a red flag color.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Okay. So she's in a habit of dyeing her hair. Fuck. So that doesn't. Okay, that information doesn't matter. Why's my dad calling me? When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
She's a drug smuggler. Please just help the law out here.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
We're not gonna fucking kill her.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Come on. Believe us. It really is.
I just can't, man. I'm not naive.
Jeez. Tommy, come on, dude. You said she was troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Oh, yeah. It's told everyone's afraid of her. You're not? Let's stay away from that. You're not snitching. It's just a few questions.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is.
What is snitching? Telling the fucking truth, dude. Come on. I was told everyone's afraid of her. Why are you not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
When she left, did she leave her worry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her
Yeah,
out.
but you're the only guy who's been straight with me so far. Come on, dude.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
You talking about the racist one?
Wait, this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances, and he's okay with others ratting her out?
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Push Tommy and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Okay. So you're alright with others ratting. You're alright with others ratting her out. You just don't want your hands dirty. Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation, too. It's important. I can't blow it. She's a suspect, and I need you to tell me where she is, or I can't finish the investigation. Force Tommy. Let's start with the first one. I like what Rhetoric brought up.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt, too.
Jesus, dude. Okay, put yourself in my shoes. I need this for my investigation.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
You really should be careful when you say that. I actually did blow my fucking brains out last episode. Fine. Find another way.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
This is dude. Should I put one into conceptualization and try again? I still want to save it. Maybe it'll unlock what... Oops. Well, didn't mean to do that. I guess we'll go talk to the racist guy again. Fuck me.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Sealing didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the
Then
tip.
why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashel West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does you? So who does the lady driver? Actually, we do.
No. He means la puta madre.
Who?
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol.
It's a fucking cartel. I basically got the fucking mafia with a union. Now I gotta deal with a cartel leader. Oh my god, how fucked up is this place?
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
You know what? Yeah, give him the run.
Yeah, him.
Okay. Cross my arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Wait. Kim?
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into
Say
this.
nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
Maybe we're trying to get our cargo back, asshole.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
Is he doing the fucking gangster lean? Is he like just craning his neck out like a fucking yakuza, just like Just fucking staring him down.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Oh, damn, Kim.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
Tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible
Okay,
nod.
time to push.
I softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Ah, fuck it. I'll pump one into half light. Holy shit, it's super low. Alright, let's try and do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah!
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Show me where her lorry... No, we do a double take. Roll this back, come on. Yeah, me. Show me her lorry. Right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I'm going to fuck you for the rest of my life! Do you understand? I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kip. You're gonna be bleeding. Kip dick, you hear me? I've been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down, you hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go to the police radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off. Oh, all of these are good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do this one. Do this one.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Oh, he's shitting himself.
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Exactly is her lorry.
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
Okay, clean up your underwear.
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that
Hell
lane.
yeah.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Oh, man, Kim, that was fucking badass.
Yes?
I can't ask him about it. That was fucking... Oh, that was so cool, Kim. Oh, you're a fucking killer underneath, aren't you? You're hiding a fucking demon. Okay. He said it was this one? No, that one's... He said it was green. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay.
This screen found A to Z Contemporain is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
That also could be a possibility, but I don't think he'd lie to us. Because he thinks we'd come back, right? Peek into the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust.
These
You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers.
Do these things have alarms on them? Should I even bother trying the door handle? May as well.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Okay, how are we gonna get this open, Kim?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Wow, Kim. Flaunting the rules. Alright. There we go.
This screen found, A to Z, Contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Alright, let's try.
Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass.
Shit.
Goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now.
Thank you, physical instrument. I feel horrible already.
Looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
Windows are shatterproof, Kim.
No, it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He takes the pry bar from you and gestures for you to step back, and then with a little warning.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
Kim
You can just reach in now.
don't give a fuck. Nice.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
Oh yeah.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Okay. Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Centerfold? Oh, nice. Porno.
There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Stop and wonder, what's that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade number 5.
Okay, study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. This is Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely
What
death.
happened to her?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world and the camera, too.
Shit. Hard shit to cope, goddamn. Fuck. Kind of like Marilyn Monroe. Alright, enough with the posters.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Well, that's obvious.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Shit. Why would anyone need so many?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
Yeah, fuck. What else is here?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Okay, not that it matters, but check out the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here A hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
Take any?
But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
The shoe! Son of a bitch. We got her.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
You ice where this is going. I do too, Kim. We're figuring shit out.
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
The lieutenant's eyes light up behind his prescription lenses. Oh, yeah, Kim. We finally figured out who one of our guys is. Oh, man. Okay, this is the missing 8th Hardy.
Looks like her, yes.
And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful.
Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
Those jerks, definitely. I think the entire union is involved, maybe even all of Martinez. Not necessarily. Lady Driver could have kept the drug trade a secret. This would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. I don't know. I think it's definitely not just the Hardy Boys. I think the whole union's involved. I don't want this to come off as sarcastic or like overblown, but Everard's got to have something to do with it as well.
We should talk with Titus, see what he's got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
Yeah, we're finished.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console, and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Nice. What's in the toolbox?
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Okay, unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Okay, pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
Its thought trails off. Yeah. Maybe it's some sort of newfangled technology, who knows?
The pull-out toolkit slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
Close the door.
You close the rusty old lorry
I
door.
think we're done here.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
I know what you're gonna tell me. What you gonna say, Kim?
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Okay. Seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
You think? Yeah, this thing's got a lot of arms and a lot of reach.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
Very wide.
This means it's well-funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
Probably the Union.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleet while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching
Definitely is, but we still don't know where she is.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
Yeah. I told you it was all related, but you didn't fucking believe me. What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this? So it turns out this is connected to the Union. Will the RCM open an investigation into this? Let's go with the middle option. So it is connected to the Union.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them to other ends as extra ammunition.
It's a dumb question, but do the movie posters factor in any way?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
It's a lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Maybe the trader is some sort of cinephile?
Yes, well...
He doesn't say more.
Unimportant.
Yeah, quite. Will the RCM open an investigation into this?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it.
And if we have time, I do kind of want to talk to Everard. First, we'll hit up the Titus. Hit up the Titus, the Hardy Boys, and Titus. Maybe I can try another check for the authority. I doubt I'm going to win it, though. Do I have any equipment that might change that? Maybe.
There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation. Sometime later, when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
He stops to think. What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It certainly worries her.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay. Debrief over?
Debrief over. After
Alrighty. Let's get moving. And now I have a new point, too. Front the Hardy Boys. Report back to Joyce. I'm going to report to Joyce first. Backyard. Oh, backyard wall. Oh, it's that one thing. When did I pump into conceptualization? I might as well try both of those checks while I'm at it, though. I don't need to do anything with the trash container. I don't know where the warded door is. Barbell. Godly. Alright. Let's go bug Kuno for a sec. And if that doesn't go anywhere, I'll go straight to Joyce. Can I? Harry, can you take this seriously? Go around the damn statue then if you don't want to go that way. Oh! Officer got a minute.
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
Racist told us where her cabin is. We only searched it. No trouble. She's going to be fine. It's going to be an investigation. Sorry, man, I can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you. Let's go with we only searched it.
Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who tell on her. But is she in trouble?
Can't lie to you, Tommy. There is going to be an investigation.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
No need for you to do anything. Don't worry. The police are looking into it. The last thing we need is more civilians involved. The police are looking into it.
Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes, anyway?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
Nice.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lahome.
Why Tommy Lahome?
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
It's more him.
Alright, I had another question, actually.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his
Nah, I
arm.
still can't do it. Alright, let's get moving, Kim. Let's bug Kuno real quick. See if I can get him to open up to me. Check out that wall on the way back. And then talk to Joyce.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Figure out what's going on with the kid. You know what? If I fail, I'll pump another one in.
What's going on? He's an ungovernable youth on your crime scene, throwing around incendiary language, trying to push your button, like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
Hey, Kuno, think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment? Let's talk like normal people. Kuno, listen. I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups. Kuno, City of Rage, Night City, what's going on there? I'm intrigued.
No!
Oh, fucking cheaty, man.
You told him about it and now he knows your name! The city's not fucking lame. You are lame. Kuno's tired of defending Rage City from... Just fuck off, alright? And fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that. Kuno doesn't need to fucking explain his shit. Kuno's king. He rules here. Fuck did you want?
Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work? Some kind of avant-garde work way ahead of its time?
I'm intrigued.
You must get to the bottom of this one of these days. Sadly, it's unlikely to happen today.
Okay, pump one into empathy.
Yeah. The kingdom of Kuno. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Let's go.
It's
Yeah!
not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, while the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad.
Right, nice. Okay, we're digging into something.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses.
Okay, I gotta break him away then.
All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Okay, act on it. Try to separate them. Hey, Kuno. Psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
Nice. Okay, got him.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about?
Nice.
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
She's used it so many times, it's just noise at this point.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
Alright, let's whisper, kid.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Listen to me, Kuno. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here. No, he's gonna get pissed at that. They're tied at the hip. What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary. Glad she's out of our hair. She's fucked up. Let's ask what her deal is. That seems like the least volatile of the options.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Wait, like cops?
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Nice. We got him.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it.
Nice.
They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Wait, she can read lips? Oh, God. Let's just start at the top. What do you mean she smoked somebody?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone? You serious about this killing business? Well, if she has Kuno, that would explain things. Let's go with the first one.
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him.
Looks like you've thought about this.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
God, she hasn't killed police officers.
I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
He feels eyes on the back of his head and stops.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children.
She a child killer? A child killer?
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
She's trying to figure out what's being snitched. Oh, I got Kuno to snitch. Nice. I'm proud of that. Oh man. Kuno, do you think it's possible she's killed other children?
Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah.
Shit. You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We
I
didn't
already
do
knew
it.
that, but thanks.
He speaks the truth, my lord.
I already knew that, drama. Like, two kids are gonna be able to not only, like, string up a fucking giant ogre of a man wearing armor, but, like, be able to subdue him and put him down before they put him in the tree. Yeah, no fucking way. You said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real
Cat
deal.
burning? Kuno, do you burn cats? What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
What's that language she uses? Napakimpi and faggoty.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Nakis. What's that? Encyclopedia is probably about to tell me.
It's Suruese. The Suru are an indigenous ethnic minority in the social democratic powerhouse Vasa on the tundra and tiger-covered Isola of Katla. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
They have red-haired people over there?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruese have that ginger gene.
That ginger gene. So she doesn't have a soul. Kuno, could she be Suruese?
Surois? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Fucking Hjumdall. That's like Viking stuff, though. That's not... Well, it could be Scottish, I get.
Revelshot does have a small Suruese community. Or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
She got shipped over on the cargo, this feral Scottish hell child. Alright, even though I know the answer to this one already, is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray.
Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
She's hiding in your house, dude? The fuck? Why is she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in. How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Poor bastard. How you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either.
Right.
Kuno's got this shit under control.
Spits through the gap in his front teeth. Ah, dude, you need to brush. You need braces or something. Oh, jeez. Not like you're gonna get any. Maybe just take some, like, loose wire and string them together. She needs professional help. You can't do this alone. You need backup. I'm here for you. Yeah. You need backup, kid. I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her
I
away.
won't, buddy.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her. Sneak up on you later and fuck you up. You understand?
I don't want to ruin it, but I just want to read this. Are you kidding, kid? You can't take me down. A man several times your size, you'll end up dead yourself. Nah. I can respect that.
All right. Now we can do business.
Oh, yeah. Let's shake on it.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
Now we're in deep. We're your friends now.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker.
You're gonna pimp me out, dude?
And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. That fucking pile of eternite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it up and you can fuck into Kuno's shack.
Oh, okay. So that's what that panel over there is, probably.
He means the shack to the right of the greenhouse, with snow melting on the roof.
Oh, I can buy the pants. Plus to save your fare and physical instrument. I got save on money, though. I don't exactly have a ton of that to spend. In fact, I should probably go to the bottle place and drop off the bottles I do have and see if I can get, I don't know, some sort of cash. What's that about? What is that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics, Kuno?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers.
Oh,
That's why
fuck.
Kuno gets his lightning on.
Oh, he's part of the fucking drug trade. He can tell me where that one bitch is. Nice.
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Steroids and speed. Nice. So he's a methed up musclehead. Great. I hope I don't have to fight him or something. Who is your dad?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks
Okay,
too.
a drunk, methed up fucking musclehead.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
I could. Endurance. I got 3 points into you. How much material are we talking about?
Like half
Half what?
a baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram,
Half a
sir.
gram.
Yeah, Half a G? Want it or not?
That's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see
Was it like glass grade? What was it? Oh, is it blue sky? Is it Walter White shit?
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Okay, I made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay. Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there all guns blazing to get that speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going in there for the most violent. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. Lie. I need the speed. I'm going in there to confiscate it. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm sorry.
Sure. Confiscate it for Kuno, and you can have half.
Okay. Half a gram split down the middle is a quarter gram.
Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key, so you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it.
Uh-huh.
Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door, police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't want to fight your dad, dude.
That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
I'm not splitting a kilo with Kuno.
What the hell are you signing us up for?
I'm going to kill Kuno's dad. I'm a bad cop and I'm going to get my fix. Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not going to take it. We need to get drugs away from this miner.
Okay, then.
And that's my honest opinion.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Great, kid. I'm glad we're on semi-cordial terms. Okay. So I guess... I didn't even explore back here. What's even... Can I can see that bucket. Why can't I walk this way? Hold on. Oh, is that on a... Oh, that's like up on the building. Okay. It looked like there was legit a way to pass through right there. Okay, never mind.
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Okay, so he's hiding behind cancer bricks, basically. Okay, great. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside.
Thank you. Pull the panels.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Nice.
So this is the shack Kuno mentioned. Let's take a look inside.
All right,
there.
let's go. Save first, just in case Kuno's dad's in there and I gotta beat him to death. Okay, kick in. Violent style. It's a pig's head. Oh, is that a Lord of the Flies reference? God damn it. Cured pig head. Looks mummified. No, I didn't want to go up there. Oh, what the hell? No. It's making me walk all the way around. I'll go up there later. Empty tube of magnesium supplement. Magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live Live a happy, magnesium-rich life. Oh, this is where poster says, "Get out of my way or get fucked up." Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Electrochemistry, we are not smoking it.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I'm not going to smoke it, Kim.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone is taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. That's kind of like a rhyme. I wasn't thinking about taking it. I swear I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? I think the police should interfere. Kim, thoughts?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Probably. 40 cents, hell yeah. Anything else to click on? Nope, just that. Alright. I guess I'm going around. Man, I was supposed to go to Joyce after, now I'm over here. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Okay, better not be under it. Restoration pillars, keeping the ruins together. What's in the bucket? Postcard. A postcard? Postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking Jam Rock. 13-story buildings line the hillside like a sarcophagi. An ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Yeah, fuck.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawn
Okay,
inside.
I don't have a point to pop into
It's
it.
barely held together by a clip.
Oh, there's money on the ground. Hell yeah. Okay, one step closer. Where am I trying to go? There we go. Camera's a little bit centered now. A healing item. Nice. Alright, took it. Can't get over there.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Uh-huh.
When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun. It's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
I caught that snide remark.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Oh, it's challenging, though, and I have 0 in Savior Fair. Fuck me, I'm not gonna give that a shot. Look around first.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance, over the container yard.
So is this a way into the docks?
The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
It's just a machine lieutenant, like a huge hammer or a pair of pliers. Nothing to see here. Let him have this moment of wonder. Nah, I'm gonna join in on it. Motherfucker. Can't whistle. That's a huge crane.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. What exactly are we doing here?
I was under the impression we are on our way to meet the king of this castle under siege, Evrard, one of the people we are interviewing. This way, we may be able to get around his henchmen. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around, wind rustling his hair.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
Ow. Do you think this cloak of mine, should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it...
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Yeah, maybe not right now. I'm gonna save first. Let's do a quick save.
The tarpaulin cloak with
Let's go.
possible RCM markings
Shit!
is still caught on the railing.
Oh yeah, nope, nope, yep. Shouldn't have done that.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
That was not what the subtitles said. Oh, fuck.
You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of it.
Volition failed too.
Hey, what happened?
You sound genuinely worried. I'm alright, Kim. I just can't do it right now.
I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better.
You know what? Let's back up for a sec. Let's try that again. But this time I'm gonna actually look for stuff in my inventory to bolster my savior fare. Was the hat do? Does it anything that gives negatives? I'm gonna de-equip. Minus savior fare. My pants take away my savior fare. Alright, I'll take those off. Minus savior fare. Take those off too. Interfacing, Inland Empire. Okay, anything that increases savior fare. Reaction speed. Suggestion and halfway. Oh man, is this a good idea? Well, it brought my savior fare up to 2, so let's give it a shot.
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
I'll leap this gap with no shoes and no pants on. Let's try it. Nope. That's fail again.
Nope. No. That's still too high. What were you thinking?
Yeah.
You could have...
I'm just gonna load that save again. Yeah, until I get some stuff that's gonna bring up my savior fare, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more that I can do here. Yeah. Pretty sure.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
So strange words you use.
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Wait, she's actually talking to me now. Nice.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not... Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, I found your shack.
Yeah, did you fuck in there?
Who's with the pig's head?
Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Are you trying to send me a message of some sort?
Yeah, to the both of you. Watch your ass in Kuno's town, or Kuno's gonna fuck your head up.
I found a plate with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eye.
Now, it's The tube of magnesolum.
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Okay.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Fuck off. I don't even have anything to say to you anymore. Just leave me alone. Is that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
Okay.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do
I
it.
climbed without the shortcut. I just climbed up there. Okay.
Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
Yeah. Okay, could I get into the harbor from the roof?
Course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Is that it? Easy.
Not for you, pig. Kuno can't wait to see you get all scared and shit your pants.
Okay.
Kuno can't wait to see you shit your fat pants.
They are normal-sized pants. It's my shirts that are big.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Okay, I've heard enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Oh, fuck. If it gets down to it, I'll buy those pants, but I can't risk the $5 yet until my rent's paid.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I need money. So close to getting enough to at least afford my rent, but I'm not getting an excess. Which I guess I'm not supposed to, really. So conceptualization said I could do the wall again. So let's try. The wall is over here, right? Yep, that's it.
Just an ordinary wall.
Let's try.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, hell yeah!
You see it. Finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
What in the fuck are you on about conceptualization?
Oh, Wallfather.
Kim, I must paint this wall. Add even more beauty to it. No, there's nothing to add to perfection.
Your loss. Farewell, snow-flecked wall at the end of the world.
So I can paint...
The pastels of the wall seem
I can paint... Why would I want to paint a wall? What's that down there?
a stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under
Turn it over.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
I can get in.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it.
Shit, how are we gonna
The
find?
building has hundreds of
Yeah.
apartments.
How are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Stone back. Okay, so I keep wasting time. Oh, can I go in there? Let's go back to Joyce, and then I'll start fumble fucking around. There's a door there, too. Hey, Joyce. Okay, I'm gonna save before Kim starts yelling at me. You gave her too much information too quick.
Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
So if you're following me around, you already know the shit that I do, so why do I have to tell you?
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
Yeah.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Okay, Kim, calm down.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
All right.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
Oh, shit.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Shit. You said contain the situation.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal
Are you
West.
fucking serious?
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
I've already heard about a connection between the lynching and strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Which was a poor one.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Yeah, of course. But do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
And these are the same Oranges. I don't know what you're supposed to, how you're supposed to pronounce that. Oranese, I assume. But same military outfit to the guy who was in the tree, I assume.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic...
Oh yeah, same guys.
...years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So they're gonna start opening fire, and they don't care who they hit.
So, what happened?
Ah,
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
oh no, the Hardy Boys killed their colonel. Oh shit. He was the fucking leader, and now they're on the fucking warpath, and they keep bragging about it. Oh my god, they're gonna get themselves killed. Not that I fucking care.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
What then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Fuck. Fuck, yeah, they're just gonna kill them all. They are just gonna kill the Hardy Boys.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Fuck. I have to say, this is not Disco. Maybe the investigations can team up, you know, share resources and intelligence. Boy, oh boy, this is not good. Shit. Not Disco. Not Disco at all.
It is very far from Disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put...
Can we figure Titus? Like, God, but fuck, we need proof. Fuck!
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
How much fucking time do we have? It's already day 2.
The Debarders have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Oh my God, they're gonna kill everybody.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
Yeah, usually the Hornet gets fucked up by all the bees.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's second largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
These men work in tandem using semi- and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
No, it's gonna be a fucking slaughter. Oh, God damn it, not another fucking bot.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
So we got glorified pellet throwers, and they have machine guns.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Ah, shit. I can't see it happen. Too many things would have to go wrong first. Isn't this pretty? Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing? I think the confrontation is inevitable. Crap. Too many things would have to go wrong first? Like, are you fucking kidding? What hasn't gone wrong? Shit. Because we got the dock workers bragging about the fact that they killed this man and put him in a tree. Fuck me, goddamn. Fuck. What am I gonna do? I think the confrontation's inevitable.
It doesn't have to be like this. Nameless, badgeless officer of the citizens' militia. One single, concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Shit. I don't know how we're gonna fix this though. Like, how am I gonna find one guy? Like, not even any of none of the Hardy Boys are ever gonna cough up their man. Fuck. It's just got so much worse. It's got so much fucking worse. There's a fucking death squad on scene. Oh no. Shit, I gotta use the fucking bathroom real quick. Oh, what the hell are we gonna do? All right, I'm back. Fuck. Shit. What in the world? God damn. This whole situation's just foobar. What am I gonna do?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Sorry about
They
that.
boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eendracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Okay.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
But like she said, not civilian sectors.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
Great, so damned if we do, damned if we don't.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
No, I know the Juggalos like the back of my hand. I can talk the ICP into this. Oh wait, that's an acronym, that means something else.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
Of course she does.
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I would be dealing with a group like Crenel.
Fucking mercenaries. God. Could you contact the company? Tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
They're just running around roughshod. You don't even know where they are?
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
Fuck! Yeah, that matches up with the Hardys, with what the Hardys said. He said the deceased man assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Teenagers? Might need to talk to them. Fuck, who did the passing on then?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal.
Or the...
It's what they believe.
What did the teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
Is it true, though? Because you sounded like you had doubt.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
No, Kim, when we talked to the Hardy Boys, they said they raped somebody.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You'll meet her soon enough, I feel.
Inland, what are you keeping from me? What are you talking about, Inland? I'm gonna meet her soon? Shit. This colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
Because she doesn't.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed, this matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
Uh-huh.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
So... where are the other two remaining mercs?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
Okay. You think they're gonna shoot us on sight? We're the police, we're not the Union.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Well, we at least need to know where they are if we're gonna avoid them.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Come on, just tell me.
One must be at the harbor gates, causing trouble, directing strike breakers, perhaps. You can hear the sounds of the ruckus coming from there all the time. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Geez, that was the one who was watching me. I'm thinking the company put one leading the strike breakers at the gate. What do you think?
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
We'll kick it if we have to, but we'll avoid it for the time being.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
Damn, Kim. One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout, too.
That would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Practically, but not completely.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel.
It's been getting rained on all afternoon. And another question, I guess.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
So, if they figure out something before we do, we're fucked.
They don't report their progress to you?
Of course they wouldn't, Kim. They're gonna fucking kill them. They call us the vigilantes, but they're pretty much going to string all these Union guys up right next to them.
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Shit, then we gotta work quick.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now can you tell me about these tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire and takes the photo, holds it in her hand.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet, observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photograph paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Blooms in a pattern.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
So it's symbolic. Okay. What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnes Islands, then this.
What's that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Inter-Islary Age.
So does that mean that Revachol's close to his heart? Or something here is close to his heart, maybe?
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
Because if Revachol's on his heart, then there must be some significance to it.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
In Martinez, looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter. Vredefort? Vredefort has a military academy. The Semnes Islands saw a recent conflict. In Revachol, he was executed.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history. Maybe it's a record of his military career? It's his service history.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Who could... That's a dumb question, because I know who could. Who could tell me more?
His platoon members?
Uh-huh.
The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
How are we going to ask him about it if we don't have the ability to show them the photo?
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
Well, we gotta mark it down. I need the information.
Do what you have to do, Detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
Well, if we can learn his history, we might be able to gain some sympathy with his platoon.
We will be careful, man.
That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for the help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Can I ask you about reality?
Basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
That's all for now. Okay, fuck. Shit. I want to go check out the body real quick before I talk to the Hardys. Maybe toss something into the skill that I need to look down that man's throat. Come on, Harry.
The bear's
working?
eyes are still
Cool.
glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its
So
belly.
it's perception that I need. Up again. Alright, let's take a look.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden
All right.
inside its belly.
Deep breath. You know what? I'm gonna quick save first. Even though I don't think I'm gonna fail the
bear's
check.
eyes are still glowing red. Your arm
Yeah,
is out.
that
and your
that
eyes
was really
close,
close.
As if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand.
What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
It's the mouth.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Play with it. It feels right. Now, open your eyes and look. No, touch something else. Open my eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Kim, this guy got shot in the fucking mouth.
An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
Abrasion collar.
The lieutenant looks in. There's a pen in his hand. His notebook is open at the copy paper. Touch it with your finger gently.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
He got shot in the fucking mouth. I knew he was dead before he hit that tree. Ooh, put your finger in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Feel around first.
The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again. Never wake.
Push deeper.
Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. This is what he used to regulate his emotions with.
There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
I bet.
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
What? Punch a hole through his mouth? No. Wriggling.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
It's the bullet. It's still there.
Ice cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger.
I feel a solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
Inspect the skull first.
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it from the inside. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
83%. It's not going to get any better than that. Let's go for it. Please don't fail. Oh, thank God. Jesus! It's getting close.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
I got it.
Good.
Okay, slowly pull your fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Kim? I think we can confirm the cause of death now.
A bullet.
The lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it. Drop it in, baby.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Shit. Keep it, Lieutenant. As a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
Oh, thanks, Kim.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth.
I love that he's like, oh, you can have it. You deserve it. You can have this bullet that was just lodged in some dead guy's brain.
High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds like heaven. It sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Goddamn right.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Yeah.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
The ligament mark, the fractured UE balloon, is all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Dead dabba-doop-doop. You think so? Agreed. Agreed. I fucking called it. This motherfucker was dead before he even got lynched. So Huh. I gotta ask which one of the... I gotta ask the Hardy Boys. They're probably not gonna spill, but I gotta ask the Hardy Boys who shot him. Unless Kim says not to let them be privy to that information. But yeah, agreed. This motherfucker was dead before he even hit the floor.
I have had my doubts since you showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him, I thought. There was no satisfying explanation.
Right. And in the fact that there was no ligature marks on his wrists or his ankles. There was nothing tying him up. So how did they keep him subdued? They fucking killed him. But then why would they kill him and then lynch him? Like as a message? I don't know.
There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
Oh yeah, no such luck at all.
We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there.
Yep.
There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
I'm a popular guy tonight. Excuse me. Ooh. The possibility, of course, the real possibility that he was both shot and... I mean... How would they get that clear of a shot in the mouth, though? Like, if they put him up on the tree and then shot him... Like, I don't know, the logic doesn't follow there. Sorry, logic. Maybe they shot him while they hanged him? Would do this? Why would anyone do this? I think I need to watch myself. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. If I can go down the line, let's start at the beginning. Let's see what Kim thinks. I don't think this is likely. Maybe they shot him while they hanged him?
To put him out of his misery? It's possible, but it doesn't explain all the other dubious things here. Lack of struggle, primarily. I may be intellectually sloppy, but I prefer one theory at a time. And this just smacks of treatment to me.
Yeah. Shit. Who would do this?
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Oh yeah. Why, though?
To hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here?
Yeah, that's for sure. I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Alright, I can do that. Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
Hell yeah.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Excuse me. Oh shit. Woo! Take a sip of water. Holy crap. Excuse me. What happens next?
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
You'll be gone? What should I do in the meantime?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this.
Okay, so I won't talk to the Hardys without you. I mean, it's 5:30 right now, so that leaves me with a good... probably another 4 hours, maybe? No, not 4 hours, 5 hours. Give or take, 4.5, really.
I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
Hell yeah, thank you, Kim.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks, and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Okay. Do I want it done as soon as possible? You know what, here's what we'll do. We'll interrogate the Hardys first. I still want to talk to Everard, though. How do I get to Everard? I think the only way is, like, over the railing. Crap. Well, let's leave for now. And then by the end of the day, we can bag this fucker and send him in. And... Harry, can you please...
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an...
You know, if I de-equip the, Oh, actually... Oh, I can examine the bullet! Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's interact.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, bullet?
What?
I said, what do I do with you, bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me.
Good idea.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
Feel the bullet through the bag.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge.
Inspect the bullet closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Okay, look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
It's a jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
So it's like it's kind of like the rifle we got in the bag.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
Oh, yeah.
Something tells you that won't be any time soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Oh, shit. Try to determine what type of weapon shot this.
You can't remember what
Crap!
happened last week. What makes you think you're going to remember?
Really? A fucking 92 failed. Well, okay, we can try that once I get another point. Shit, or we can try that tomorrow. Fuck me. What if I de-equip the crowbar and then try?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Try to crack
the ice around it, slowly melting.
Try to crack the lid open.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar.
Yeah.
The pry bar.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to see if there was any way to do it without the pry bar.
This orange machine is dead still. The
Fuck!
ice squeaks beneath. You see the pry bar's metal handle bend.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing.
Where do I get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
Alright, let's stop fucking around down here. So, I plan on sending him away at like probably 20 or 2200, like when we're supposed to like leave. Let's confront the Hardys. Hey, fuckface cow. You suck. Oh, I hadn't had the fucking bag equipped this entire time. I could have been... I probably wasn't seeing the bottles because I didn't have the bag equipped.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Tice does not seem particularly happy to see you. Establish authority. Talk to Joyce. The merc you hanged. His friends are coming for you. I'm talking about the hanging again. Let's threaten him first.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Really? Yes, they are forming some kind of tribunal, and they are coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
Oh, yeah. All full of piss and vinegar now. You really have no idea.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
These guys are on military-grade goofballs with military-grade armor packing military-grade fucking hardware. They will put you against the fucking wall, Titus. You're gonna die.
Yeah. I will oil the machine.
Oh, you fuckers have no idea.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole merc platoon.
Do you know that a single Cerise giant hornet can kill up to 40 bees in a minute?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees. They're the hornet.
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Yeah, commie cunts. Fuck off, bastard.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
Yes, because you're gonna get yourself fucking killed. Not that I fucking care, because you killed that other guy, so really it's just desserts. This Cronell is bad news. You know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or Barmy army.
I accidentally skipped Alan's dialogue. Yeah, where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate. Yeah, those are just fucking cartel thugs. These are soldiers, mercs. Your fucking shit can't dent their armor. Why am I talking to myself? I'm just talking to myself, thinking I'm talking to them, and they're just fucking not hearing me. They're not hearing me regardless.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
Are you fucking serious? You killed one of their own. They're pretty sober now. These mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Oh, good. A bird-killing gun. Great. That's gonna really do you a world of fucking good. Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see.
You're not even confident.
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what? That they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor.
Have you? Takes a sip of beer to bide his time, then tries to get the last word in.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Yeah, 'cause you shot him in the fucking mouth. Maybe if you have to get into a gunfight, you have to aim for center mass, don't you? You're not going to hit a headshot every single time. It was a fucking crime of opportunity, you asshole. Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody is controlling them now.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
They are going to slaughter you, you fucking retard.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay, they're going to wipe you the fuck out, Titus.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
Negative energy? You stop with that bullshit. Gunfire is fucking better than negative energy to... Oh, God, you are just so fucking annoying. Cordite's gonna pop off and send a metal slug right through your cranium, just like you did to theirs.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fine. Let's talk about the hanging again real quick.
Again. Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Oh, you're gonna be dead right next to him. How about you sign the fucking photo?
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
I want to ask it as its own thing. I just found a bullet in the hangman's head.
A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Indeed. Mighty. How did it get there?
The lieutenant is fixed on Titus.
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads.
Yeah, motherfucker. And you shot him in the mouth with a rifle.
I guess it sounds a little logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
You threaten me, boy? I'll bend you over so fast and give you a fucking spanking and send you out the front door into a fucking alleyway so I can get you with a pipe wrench.
Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were to produce the bullet and dangle it before their very eyes.
I'm gonna ask you again. Why was this in the victim's head?
Wow. He's got it in a real evidence bag and all.
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
I don't know. I think this is a little more lethal than a childhood memory.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
All the goofing around is to avoid lying. It's a technique. They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Thank you, Empathy. Thank you for telling me that. Did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Fucking Jesus. Is he really the crazy one? He's a fucking goofball. He's a goober.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
Is there any way? Because we already know it's a breech-loading rifle.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
Jesus fucking Christ, lady. Okay, don't worry. We will figure this out sooner or later.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
He crosses his hairy arms, having forgotten his beer for a moment.
It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there, somewhere.
Oh, another little thing. Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilo.
Motherfucker, seriously. Do you think I'm dumb and blind?
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock?
Yeah, scumbag.
The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
Yeah. Right, you're right. There is no local drug trade except you. No, do the honor. You've earned it. You know what? I'm gonna give Kim the honor. You do the honor. You earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are incredible.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? There's a kid right out back, right behind you fucks, day in, day out. He's smacked out of his fucking mind and it's all your fucking fault. How fucking great and trustworthy are you? What a grand community you created, asshole. Jesus fucking Christ, this is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people.
Boo fucking who? People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Queen, you guys fucking put a guy in a tree!
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Oh, you really are unbelievable. You guys really think this ain't gonna come crashing down right on your heads. That's adorable. Can't wait to see your fucking skulls pop when the roof caves in. Ugh.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Oh, how dramatic.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing, she runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Oh, so you think so.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Careful.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
Is this really the voice we're gonna give him? Oh boy!
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Oh man, I might have just gotten close enough to establish my dominance. Okay, 42%. There is a skill point. I'm gonna save it.
It's you again. What is it?
You will respect me or I'm going to blow my fucking brains out!
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping!
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, arresting kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong.
They're drug addicts!
All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
Racist? If anything, I've been quite against the idea.
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people kipped left and right, inciting race violence in my town.
Callie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
That's a lie. There is no race rally.
Sure there is. Callie said they're bulk purchasing confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Callie works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny. There'll be no race rally in my town.
What the fuck are you on about?
What happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it gets worse.
Shit.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It'll make you look awful.
I'm not, you know what? No, I'm not gonna let that stand. I am not racist. In fact, I'm gonna reload my save, so I'm not racist. What do I even fucking do? God damn it. Fuck. Can't believe I got a skill point now. Oh, what do I even mean by that? Am I getting tired or something? I can't believe I got a skill point for playing the game. I still want...
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Shit. I don't even know what I'm doing. Can I take a shower? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
I still can't do anything here. Alright. What else was there to do? How do I get to... Yeah, how do I get to Everart, actually? Because I talked to the Hardy Boys. Is that the only way through? Which is, like, over the railing? Okay, I'm gonna equip that bag. Can I? That was weird. For some reason, it just wasn't moving. Oh, fuck off, cheap viewers, my ass. Get the fuck out of my chat. Every single time with these bots, it's actually starting to get annoying.
The tear machines. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Oh, only 20 cents? Fuck! Alright, before I get myself in trouble, I'm actually gonna run around and see if I can find some stuff. I could go into that apartment complex, actually. Is there anything in here? Maybe there's bottles on the roof. Yeah, nothing. Am I really not going to be able to afford 20 real of progress? Shit, is there anybody I can harass for money? I really don't want to ask Tom for money. How do I get up here? There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I'm so close. Quick save. I think this is the only way to get the Ever Art. I guess take my pants off again.
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Woohoo! Check. No. Yeah, still no.
No.
Man. Still no. Trying to think where I can go to end off this night, because there's a couple of places I can go. Scab leader, split a kilo with smoker at the balcony. Ask for his apartment number. Should I investigate that? Or I can talk to the scab leader. I've really got nothing I can do right now. Who is this guy, by the way?
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Hold on, where do they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mass, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Hey, you're the man... You're the man in boots at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had a good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Uh-huh.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Uh-huh, we've heard it all.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used us to, what, scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He contemplates taking a swig from his flask. The probe into the armor, what did you find?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
Fair.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff, mostly.
What sort of technical
That was the interesting part.
Yeah, what?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Are you serious? So you quit your job halfway to find some armor just to wait for us to arrive. Great, you're fucking brilliant. Hold up. 4 pieces. Helmet, cuirass, gauntlet, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of it.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
It's implied. He finds it unlikely that you will succeed in this.
It's a goal. Maybe not one that I'm gonna do, but it's a goal.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
Yeah. Thanks for your cooperation, sir.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not tracking down pieces of armor right
Shit. Okay. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? Fuck it. He's a union worker. I'm not afraid about asking.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
He flips a coin towards you. Try to catch it. Nice.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Appreciate it.
Always glad to help out the RCM.
All right, now I got rent.
Things are meager at the moment due to...
He nods towards the protesters, of course.
You know, the winter's fight is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing.
Is that a mosquito? How'd you get in here? I'm gonna smash you later. Union has problems getting by. Every little bit helps, you know. Gotta spend money to make money. Every little bit helps.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Then I'm gonna ask about the strike, and then I'm gonna see if he can get me to Everard. If he could get me in, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. That'd be excellent. That was loud pop. Yo. And back into the fray. What's the strike about?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Okay.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay, fine. I need to get past the gates and speak with your boss.
Oh, good, good. What matters do you want to discuss with Everard?
There's been talk of suspicious activity at the harbor. Can't disclose any details of the ongoing case. Might have information about the killing that took place behind the hostel. Let's keep it vague. Or should I just be on the up and up with him? Fuck it.
Everard's got a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, eh? Doesn't often dole it out, though. But sure, why not?
Oh, cool. Does that mean you'll let me through?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremacist is there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult?
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation.
Okay. I mean, I do have a lot of points in physical instrument, but I don't think that's happening.
Or you could convert to a Semini Supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, buddy. Fuck. Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Dexter and Sinister. That's what I named my fists? Which one's Dexter and which one's Sinister? Have the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
Nice talk. Gotta get moving. Oh, fuck. So to talk to Everard, I gotta go through a giant fucking psycho. Oh, it's... Notice. In case of strike, press button behind guard. A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lockpicking or door kicking this one. Fuck. So I gotta get through you, huh? Alright, let's do this proper. Let's get rid of the bag and the flashlight. Fuck me.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
You don't say. Another botter. God damn it.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What is your accent? You sound like you huffed helium and swallowed a raccoon. Say nothing, size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
You big old weirdo. A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Am Sandwich. You are not in danger. Because you are not a threat to me.
Love how my chest still say nothing.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
He looks down at you, taking stock of your physique.
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood pressure rise.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend.
Pedomorphic?
This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
What do you mean by my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
What? Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
He means alcohol.
Oh, you mean alcohol?
Correct. My small skull servant.
You measuring my head now?
Al Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
What are you fucking going on about? And by the way, can you stop talking in capitals?
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
The Ilmaran people did not invent alcohol. It's existed since the Neolithic, you fucking dunce.
This is a fabrication the alchemists of Yizot and Bashir and their Rolam and Rul have fed your people. Go on believing in it, race loser.
Are you saying that alcohol is a psyop, you fucking weirdo? I don't think that's how history works.
Why don't you have another drink? Your features are not yet congenitally deformed enough.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
Hey Kim, is it really so bad?
It's not good.
Oh fuck. I'm sorry, dude.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
Oh god. You're right, I'm a servant of Al Ghul, but I still need to enter the harbor. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul, I just drink a little on the weekends. Enough! I need you to open the door to the harbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
That racist worry over there. You're just him after pumping some iron.
Look at my chronology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Uh-huh. I'm still noble, asshole.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
I'm glad you are so happy about the weapons of death our culture has decided to create.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I mean, that's just a coincidence.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Uh-huh.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
The situation is serious. Your people have probably killed a man. I need to talk to your boss.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
What? Why? Why?
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Why is everybody so confident about taking on armies when you live in a city that lost a war?
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshach's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Does that mean I have to become a Seminole supremacist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
No, I will not. Isn't Everard, the union boss, white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did.
I'm not a communist. You guys are the fucking communists.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is the mysterious fourth thing. Enough of this.
He looks toward the harbor, motionless, the tattoos on his face like a web of stone.
I'm not gonna show him the mug. Are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
Wow, you just have hate for everybody. You got plenty to spare. It just goes all around.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
But you're all part of the union.
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Seminoles. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
There's more to it. What have you got against them?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful.
What do you mean?
Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blob.
Well, since you're not gonna help, I already fucking know, douchebag. Shut up.
Interesting.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Gestures towards the worry man down at the street.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I guess so.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Yeah, sure.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Are you sure? I mean, that jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Okay. Get away from me.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
Bested him on craniometrics.
We still need to get into the harbor.
I know.
There's an interview to conduct. There must be another way.
I know.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
I'll knock you out.
Let yourself go.
Oh, what? Oh, shit, with an uppercut to the jaw.
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break.
Damn, I cracked him good.
The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip.
What should I do?
Don't wait. You've only got a millisecond. He's coming to. Time is breaking loose from the stupor. His left hand curls into a fist. That fighting pose. Watch out. He's expecting the hold.
360 spin kick. Oh, with the spinning back kick! Yeah!
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
Disco Inferno.
As you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Oh, I just knocked out the giant 7-foot-tall racial supremacist. Oh, take that, you backwards bitch.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Hell yeah, babe. Don't you fucking forget it.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Hell yeah. I can't believe I got that on my first try. I thought I was probably gonna have to come back. Hell yeah. Take the cash. Oh, I can look at Measurehead?
The man is still knocked out. He breathes slowly and steadily.
Suck the fart from my ass, you prick. Fuck you. Kim, am I cool? I think I'm cool, Kim. I think this is official. I'm cool now. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, what the hell? What is in here? Another postcard. Lemonade postcard offers a glimpse across the river. A little more than a decade after the war, the eastern bank is already fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residences. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. Oh, so I can just sell these. Nice. Ooh, got magnesium. Hell yeah. Someone left a coffee machine on. The dark liquid in the pot almost looks sentient. Standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Oh! Neat office shades. No to drama, but more to visual calculus. That could come in handy. I'll wear those if I need visual calculus, though. I got fucking... What the heck? Is that fruit fly? God damn it. I have tons of poison for you flies. I will kill you.
Someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Oh, nice.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
It's such a shame for them to leave all this evidence here.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Thank you, Kim. Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Uh-huh.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
What about volition? Force myself to go through the folders. Yeah!
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it.
Okay.
However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
So, get Everard's shoes, get Everard food, water Everard's plants. Can he do any of this shit himself?
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Yeah, but can't we pretend it's incriminating?
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's borscht is a soup to my knowledge, and it made out of like beets or something. I've always wanted to try it. Take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, all items on the
Okay,
list.
close the door.
The drawer slides shut.
What's that? Book. A fume. Leading to an intellectual organ of Martinez communism, offers radical Mazovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. It's a commie book. Cover features a stylized portrait with a late king. He's got antlers. Weird. I'll read that later if I remember to. It just seems like a commie book. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is printed on the back. Every worker and member of the board is written on top of the flyers. At the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy. Demand. That's the best you could come up with. Let us vote. Don't you already have that?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
Oh, this is the phone. Oh, shit. I'm not going to be able to get back here later. Shit. Fuck. I doubt I'm going to be able to knock out Measurehead twice. Giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. Anything else in here? No, it doesn't look like. Alright, let's continue. It's almost 20. Yep, I'm on the other side now, baby. Okay. Nope, get the coat first.
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
Grab the cloak.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Nice. What bonuses do I get from it? Spirit decor and more to the shivers. Nice. What do I lose though? I don't lose a thing. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, put on the badass overcoat. Oh man, Harry, you're looking baller. Oh man, he looks so cool. Now he looks even better, but you know what? Let's go with the yellow gloves. I'll probably find a use for the electrochemistry gloves down the line eventually, but I don't need them for now. Yeah, look at that fucking trench coat. Badass. Collecting rainwater. Let's not go down there yet. Can't get over there. I gotta go through here probably. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Rhett and potent pill. I think Harry was here. These 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. I don't want to go in there yet. All around you, great machines are in Quinces. Composite eye halogen lights watches you, emitting a low buzz. White pine trees printed into the screen covering looks like a forest under snow. Oh, can I pick up... I completely forgot. I'm supposed to also be looking for bottles. I can pick up all those bottles.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor. Looks like I must have been miserable.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
So many bottles. No,
yes?
I'm not trying to talk to you, Kim. Get out of the way. Alright, I just got a shit ton of bottles. Oh, nothing down there? Okay. So... let's do some traveling around here for a sec. Nice! See faded industrial lettering on the platform. The Volsund? Okay, that's further into the building. So... save real... Oop. The Volsund means white fjord in Arden. Okay. So it's a white fjord? Alright, I'm gonna enter here real quick.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, Rene Arnaud.
Oh, Rene! Down in the square. I gotta talk to him again.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
So this is where Rene works. I'm gonna look around. Have a seat and rest. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a seat and rest. Let's go in there.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized.
That's just man.
There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Oh, that poor old crotchety dick.
Why did you take that picture of Rene?
The cop, it's instinctual to ask to collect evidence. Making an artistic collage, Kim. Ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Ready, Kim? Okay, no more bottles over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
I wish I could open this thing. Maybe I can open it tomorrow. I could put one into interfacing, but I might need that skill point, so I'm gonna wait a sec. What's that?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marche. On. Arrête. Off.
On and off.
A rusting marche with a loud grind. The crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. With a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers. except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Excuse me. All right.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Okay.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Maybe. I can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
You do? Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to interview the Union boss.
Knock on the door.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Well, let's open it.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
Shit!
To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Shit. Let's save. Another quick save. I've been saving a lot today.
You're back before the cargo container.
Open!
Its drawer has...
Fuck!
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Yeah, why am I?
Why are you what?
Anything at all.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Yeah, why am I trying to open this thing with rhetoric? I don't fucking get it. I don't understand. Is it a verbal lock? The shipyard's ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Oh shit. Nice. I actually am starting to get a surplus. I might actually be able to get those pants. That'd be cool. What's that? Oh. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Huh? Oh, is this trunk locked? Okay. Nice. Industrial-sized thermos smelled like burnt coffee. Oh yeah. Banner under the weight of rain and snow, white waves on red. Singing. Okay. Who's this guy?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Okay.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
I'm sure he is.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
What's wrong with having like a kind of Irish, almost Scottish accent?
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi!
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
This is a nice change. He's super pleasant.
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
He's so nice.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What's it with you people in the scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for your answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Arish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot.
Jesus.
I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
I feel bad for you, buddy.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
What's going on here? Look at the mountain of containers rising behind him.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anybody told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
So what's under them?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Where is everyone? The harbor's empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Yeah, how you making money, dude?
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Come on, give me something, Leo.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
But what did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
You're such a sensitive soul, Leo. Oh, man. I like you. You're the first person from the union who hasn't given me flack.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Too rowdy. Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of the
Oh, jeez.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The man raises his hand in the welcoming gesture. Aw.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
You got yourself in deep then.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Oh, he's married.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hold on, who is this Miss Buford you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool.
Lizzie?
Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy.
Ah, it's the gardener. Fuck. Oh, he had her trained. Oh, how clever. Sent her to law school and everything just so she could be a fucking pain in my ass.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
Yeah, rhetoric.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
Yeah. You obviously don't see the real side of her when she's being coy and obfuscating a murder.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh. I'm sorry, Leo.
Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his big blue eyes. Blue eyes? Oh, blue eyes. Are they that blue that you had to say it twice?
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Yep. Okay, so this is the union fixer, the gardener.
Looks like it.
Yep.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip, too.
The little guy smiles with a disarming smile at you. If only you knew, buddy. I'm glad you look at people so positively.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
I could do that when we... You know what? 22's the debrief. I'll do that, and then I'll see if we can, Then I'll send, Kim away with the body, just so at end of it... Just so at the end of the day, we don't have to worry about anything else. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Something is off about this borscht. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Is there drugs in the borscht? Are they taking a homely dish and putting fucking crack cocaine in it to make people get all spiffy? What's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
I'm still gonna look. Looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Everett is usually in his office, of course. But you gotta be quick if you want to see him. He leaves around 10 p.m.
Uh-huh. Okay. We got here right on time, then.
Bye-bye now.
Okay, first, I don't know if that opens something up with the cargo container just talking to the guy, but I want to take another look at it.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were lost.
Okay. I guess I'm not going to open it. Alright, let's talk to the big dick in charge. The coffee in a giant thermoses is still lukewarm. A stair made of pallets leading up. Taxidermy fish that tells time. That is a massive man. Alright, I hate to do this to you guys, but it's actually 9 o'clock and it's actually getting kind of late here, so let me actually get in the frame, Kim. We're doing a thing. Fine, we'll look at him together. But yeah, it's getting kind of late, so I'm going to cut it off here. We actually got plenty of progress, actually. I'm actually surprised that I got so much done today. Things to remember for next time. I do want to send Kim away with that body, but I do actually want to also try to get the debriefing done, so I'm going to save before I go for the debriefing, just in case he goes into his room right after. I don't want to lose that opportunity, though. And after that, we can continue on to day 3. But so far, we're at the point where we can question this guy. There's a couple of things that I have kind of mulling over in my mind at the moment. Actually, let's take a quick look. Because this is just a little side quest that we can do. But, did want to talk to Renee again. Finding the armor pieces, that's kind of a secondary mission. Get the boots off the hangman's feet. Oh, damn. If I'm going to send him away, I'm not going to get the boots. Shit. How do I just send Kim away? I'm pretty sure the only way is him going to his room. Ah, man. Do I have to wait until tomorrow to do this, then? Find the murder weapon. Wash off the smell after I get back home. Talk to the scab leader. That's something I'm going to save for tomorrow. But yeah, there's plenty to do. And that's going to be saved for tomorrow. There's plenty of stuff that I need to do next. And plenty of stuff that I have already settled up. But it's pretty much enough for now. I already got the policeman's cloak. I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, I got nothing more to do today. So I'm going to save right here. I'm going to call it quits. Everybody who joined up, whether briefly, whether for the whole stream, or whether you're joining up on YouTube, thanks for coming by. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm so fucking proud of myself. Oh, man. I am so happy that I guessed that the guy was already dead in the tree right before he even hit the tree. I'm glad that I actually called it. Man, that made me feel so fucking smart. Oh, man, that was a cool moment for me. But yeah, without further ado, thanks for joining in. Thanks for coming on by. You guys have a nice night, day, whatever, whenever you get to this video. And I hope you'll join me for the next one. Peace out.